Hi everyone, my name is Ada. I'm a senior Solidity engineer stroke tech lead. Technically I'm a full stack engineer. My major stacks are JavaScript, Golang, and now Solidity and blockchain technologies basically. Tech Talk is basically the discussion and information sharing aspects of the Akara Dev Hive community. So today we'll be talking about the blockchain network. So what exactly is a blockchain network? Blockchain network is a P2P network. P2P are basically peer-to-peer, where the information is not hosted in a centralized place, and everyone in the network can see and interact with each other. So how does this work? This works basically with the concept of nodes and data sharing. So in a blockchain network, as opposed to connecting to a centralized place where data is hosted, every data can be hosted by client nodes. So if you join a blockchain network, you can set up your node actually to view all the data being shared and being received by the network. So everyone holds every single thing, and any data that is coming into the network um, gets verified through a consensus mechanism before it joins the blockchain. So there are different people, there are different networks that connect and view everything we have. There's like a ledger where everyone sees what everyone else is doing, and then with that ledger, basically, it's P2P, and the information is open. But for any more data to be added to that ledger, the block needs to be introduced and kind of verified by different verification mechanisms depending on the network, to be honest. And then once the pairs of the network have agreed that this data is valid, it adds it to the ledger, and everyone also shares it and broadcasts it to the network for everyone to have. The first thing to discuss is Bitcoin. A lot of people think it's the first blockchain ever, but those rumors have been like debunked basically. Satoshi Nakamoto, no one really knows who he is in real life now, but he was the first person to actually standardize the protocol. So the concept of shared P2P systems have been going on for years, and people have been talking about it, and some of those networks exist. But what Satoshi did was he kind of standardized it and made it open to a lot of people, and he introduced value distribution in the blockchain network. So you don't just connect to the P2P, you can actually transfer data, transfer value, which is blockchain, which is Bitcoin for that network, and then it gave birth to the concept of cryptocurrency and value transfer. That's one of the initial blockchain networks. However, now there are so many. There is Ethereum, there is Algorand, there is Polkadot. There are so many targeting different things and basically for different purposes. So because blockchain is peer to peer, um, everyone in the network generally is aligned, is doing generally the same thing or like transmitting similar data. So we find that if you wanted to communicate in a different way or you wanted to transmit different data, um, basically the nature of the blockchain network allows for multiple networks because not everyone in the network wants to do the same thing. You see, so that leads to different networks. And we can discuss more about that maybe in our next video. So I mean, hit the comments with if you have any questions or anything that we should elaborate more on. Hit the subscribe button to subscribe and get more of our content. and mostly join our Discord channel where we interact and we just kind of brainstorm on some of these things and we can help each other grow. So it was nice talking to you guys.